Silver and Black. Talk about the game. So I'll be handing out cards and everything. I'll be at every Raider game. So.
Good evening, Raider Nation. Please tell me we are Gucci today. Yes, no, maybe so. Turf finally got it going on. Let's hope so. Yo, Raider Nation, what's good? It's your boy back at it again with another electric episode of the Ultimate Raider Fan 32. Tonight we are diving deep into 2025 NFL Combine Draft, right? Who showed out, who fell flat, whose stock stayed steady. Roster moves and free agency buzz, right? Who's cooking in the Raiders front office? What's cooking in the Raiders front office? And then obviously gossip and social media chatter, right? What's got Raider Nation talking? You know, it's all kinds of crazy stuff. And of course, last but not least, we are absolutely going to chop it up with special guest, Chris for Raiders. Y'all know Chris brings that unfiltered passion and knowledge about the silver and black. So, let's dive into this real quick before we bring him up on the panel. 2025 NFL Combine. Who shined, who struggled, and who stayed the same. First up, the NFL Combine. This is where dreams are made or broken. Some prospects just put themselves on the Raiders' radar. Winners of the Combine, wide receiver Matthew Golden, Texas. This dude blazed a 4.29 40, solidified himself as a top 15 pick. His speed could be the deep threat that we need, right? He definitely could potentially end up being a number one. His route running is crazy. We'll get into it, right? Quarterback Jackson Dart, Ole Miss, showed exceptional arm strength and accuracy, moving him into the first round conversations. Could he be the future for center under us? Running back by Sewell Tootin, Virginia Tech, led all running backs with a 4.32 40. Second 40-yard dash showcasing explosiveness that could elevate him to a late second or third round pick, right? Losers of the Combine. Quarterback Will Howard, right? Ohio State. Struggled with deeper throws, leading to negative reviews and raising questions about his NFL readiness. Cornerback Kobe Bryant, Kansas, posted a disappointing 4.53 40-yard dash, causing concerns about his speed at the next level. And last but not least, Jay Higgins, Iowa. Poor athleticism, exacerbating pre-existing concerns and potentially hurting his draft stock. Who stayed the same? Wide receiver Isaac Tesla, Arkansas, showcased his athletic prowess with top rankings and multiple drills, providing his NFL readiness after transitioning from Division II to Arkansas. So there you have it. As y'all know, man, it's time to get it cracking, man. Without further ado, I would like to introduce my main man, Chris for Raiders. What's going on, Chris? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, absolutely. I can hear you. I can see you. We can do it all, man. What's going on with you today? How you feeling, bro?
Man, nothing much, man. First of all, I want to thank you for, getting me involved in YouTube. One for you and the pull-ups and telling me go ahead, go for it.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be here today. I want to thank you for that.
Absolutely, man.
Everybody.
For sure, man. I appreciate you on that. And I'm glad you did, man. We love your takes. Like I say, from day one, the first time you joined, man, everybody was intrigued. You got good things to say. And you stand on your 10 toes, man. You don't you know what I'm saying? You don't take back what you say, and you mean it with your chest, man. So yeah, keep doing that. And you are going to have a hell of a career in this space. That's for sure.
I've been a Raider fan for a long time, man, and I've seen it all. So let's get it going.
Exactly. So yeah, while we start out, Why don't you tell some of the Raider fans, man, how'd you get started in this? We're taking us all the way back to the very beginning for the people that don't know you.
How I became a Raider fan?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Let me tell you a story. You know, I always say I don't change my colors, but in fact, I did. Back in the day, we lived in L.A. My whole family were Rams fan. My grandfather, my uncle, my mom, her boyfriend. It was just Rams everywhere. Yep. And I was a young kid. And you come watch the Rams. They always got beat by Minnesota Vikings or the Dallas Cowboys. One of those two teams.
Right.
So I said, no, I'm changing. You guys root for Rams. I won't root for somebody else just to piss you guys off. So I saw number 44, Chuck Foreman, running like he ran a big run. I said, that's my team now. So, a couple of years later, they thought the Rams were going to the Super Bowl that year at the Rose Bowl by chance. In those days, Rose Bowl tickets were like $20.
Yes.
So my uncle, my grandfather, they friend supposed to go, but he got sick, so I ended up going because I was the only football fan as a kid.
Right.
And those days, you didn't see the Raiders on TV because we only had two channels. You see me, two channels. We had Channel 4, Channel 2, or NBC or ABC, whatever it was.
Right.
So we didn't see the Raiders off. The only thing we saw was the Rams and Cowboys. That's all we see.
Right.
So I went there. I like those uniforms. It was just silver and black.
Yeah.
I might see them through passing, maybe a Monday night something, but I've never really seen them.
Right.
So anyway, long story short, we're sitting on the end zone side. I'm sitting there, and I started rooting for the Raiders, Oakland Raiders, because they just look dominating. And then when Willie Brown caught the interception, he was running towards us, and I just saw it like, this is my team now.
I like
this
it.
Is my team.
Right.
So I became a Raider fan, and ever since then, I saw 3 Super Bowls at least.
Right. Yeah, that's what's up.
3 wins anyway. All right.
Exactly. I mean, you know, yeah, we struggle with that. We struggle with that being old Raider heads. But hey, as you know, chat lives matter. So we got to get to it loud and clear. Raider Paul is in the building. Raiders. Jason Downs is in the building. Shout out to Jason Downs. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the show. My main man, Billy Davis, in the building. So what up, Raider Nation? Turk Chris. Yes, sir. Pigs is in the building. So fresh and so clean. Raider Godfather, my man. Absolutely. We got a Tucker Gesser. Shout out to Tucker Gesser. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hope you enjoy the show. Man, my main man that always, hits us up, man. John Leone in the building. Absolutely in the building as always, man. You were the first one to comment, too. I appreciate you, boss. Thank you for showing up. Hope you enjoy the show. We got a Ryan Nishoka. This live? You absolutely right, Ryan. This is as live gets, my man. We don't get no liver. So, welcome. Hope you enjoy the show. Jeff, hi. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy the show. Jeffrey, salute my OG Raider Nation brothers. Yes, sir. Man, this is one of my also new fan favorites, man. I am a fan of Brent Beers. What's cracking, Brent? Hey, Turf and Chris, Raider Nation. Heard Jackson Dart trade back and stun the world. I can't disagree. That might be a possible situation. Gunsmoke is in the building. We got Eric Raider haters in the building. Salute Nation. Why couldn't they get a chance on Darnold when he was cheap? Raider Nation for life channel. And then we got last but not least, man, straight up one of our brothers, man, that's always rocking with us. New England Raider boosters, salute Turf and Chris and the Nation. That's Jeff right there.
Jeff.
Yeah.
That's Jeff.
So, man, let's dive right on into it, man. I want to hear your highs, your lows, who you thought did well, who you want, right? Just start wherever you like to start as far as that combine is concerned.
Well, we're going to start like everyone start with the quarterback. So always got to be the quarterback.
Yes, sir.
My take was Jackson Dart looked phenomenal. He threw the ball well.
Yeah.
He threw when they had the sideline throw. He threw the guys to stay in bounds. I like that.
Oh, absolutely. Ball placement.
So the deep ball was a little iffy, but he still got it out there. I like that. Now he probably just raised his draft stock, so if the Raiders are considering taking him, they're gonna have to take him. They have to trade up to get him in the first round, the bottom half.
You mean trade up? You mean trade up from what? The 15th spot?
No, trade up. Yeah, trade up. Well, they can either trade down
That's
down,
right,
trade down and get a couple more picks, and then get them later, or trade back from the second round to the first to get them.
Right.
But I don't know how long you'll last because this draft stock probably went up. So that was a nice combine he had.
Yeah.
The worst. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I agree with you 100%, man. Shout out to Jackson Dart. I mean, he's got a lot going for him right now, man. An awful lot. You know, he's got ties to one of our players, right? When it comes to JPJ being his high school I think he was his high school center, right? For at least a year or so.
There he was.
So yeah, I mean that's gonna be very interesting. Shout out to our guy, Jeff, with those memberships, man. Gifting 5 memberships. I swear, man, y'all really take care of it. Thank you, Jeff, for reminding me because I think obviously I can join yours now as well, so I can return that in the favor, man. Appreciate you. And absolutely, man. Hope you enjoy this show. So, yeah, I'm with you on the Jackson Dart thing. He definitely improved his stock. It's going to be hard to get him now. I highly doubt he goes to the second round. I don't see it.
I don't see it. I don't think so. He'd be in the first round. Either be in a mid or second half of the first round because somebody's going to take him.
Yep.
Now, you want to talk about lows?
Yeah, let's do it.
Dylan was a big disappointment.
Oh, yeah, I heard he stunk it up.
Oh my God, he stunk the place up. I expected more from him. I mean, his draft stock went down. He was like he probably going third, fourth round. But, what can you expect?
Well, if you think about it though, if Tom still really believes in the kid and, things don't go our way or we decide to do something different with 6, it could be a possibility down the line, specifically with 2 third-rounders. So,
yeah. Yeah, I said third round, probably third, maybe late second, third, probably get picked up as a backup quarterback, or not backup, but 2 quarterback system where they can try them all out, see which one works.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's my take. Brian, also Brady Cook looked good too. That's from Missouri. He looked good.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
He looked good.
Yeah, he was slinging it. Jason Downs, Will Howard was bad. Yeah, I didn't hear good things about him either.
Yeah, he didn't look good. But
yeah. So, I mean, quarterback-wise, there's really not much out there, right? No. I mean, if you're not getting Cam or Shedeur, and even getting Cam or Shedeur kind of doesn't really do much for you. You're not playing them their rookie year. They're not ready. I mean, Shedeur more ready than Cam, in my opinion. But still, I don't think you want to start with those guys. What do you think?
I wouldn't. Well, a lot of scouts are saying Cam is more pro-ready than Shedeur.
Really? The scouts were saying Cam was more pro-ready?
Yeah, some of them, not all of them, some of them are saying that.
Yeah.
I don't think either one are really ready to come in, jump in, and start.
Right.
But, well, you know what? I can't say that. It all depends on where they go. Who has it? Because normally when you get those first, second, third picks, you're a sorry team. You have nothing. So if they go to a team with nothing, they won't develop. They just will be trash.
Right. Titletown Sports Talk is in the building. Spence, my counterpart for Dead in the Water, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you can enjoy the show today. Howard missed everything. Yeah, I've heard a lot of negatives on Mr. Howard, man. So I don't know if that was on purpose, right? For all we know, this could be some Chip Kelly tampering, right? Who knows, man? Who has a clue? Right?
They're trying to tank so they can go to the Raiders. That's
There you go. Hey, it wouldn't be the first time.
Possibility. You wonder why Shador and Cam Ward didn't throw anything like that. So,
right,
or playing the trying games or anything like that. So they could be tanking. No telling.
Yep. Sam Tonka in the building. Salute, Sam. Good to see you, my dude. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the show. Salute, Chris and Turf. Yeah, Max Brosmer and Cook look good. So did Shu. Yeah, I mean, they look good, but this is what I'll say. I take all of this with a grain of salt, right? They're in booty shorts and tank tops, as we call it. Come on, man. Everybody looks good, and if you don't, right, your stock drops, and that's what Mr. Howard is going through. But it wouldn't shock me if, it wouldn't shock me if he just had a bad day. I don't know. I have no idea, but from what I'm hearing it was almost like he threw it more so than, you know what I mean? That's just the way it sounds. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch any of it because I was at gymnastics, of course, as always, where Turf is. So I didn't get to see much of any of it.
But that Shook guy scares me. Not because he's old, because, that's fine. I don't care how old you are to come to the NFL. If you can throw the ball, you can run the offense, fine with me.
Yep.
What scares me is that he had a lot of injuries during his college careers, a lot. Not just one type like Penix did, like the ACL.
Yeah.
Multiple injuries, multiple. Collarbone, broken sternum, all kind of stuff, and that's kind of scares me.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big kid, but these defensive linemen are not playing around. So
no, not at all.
That's it. It's lights out. So hey, he's all right.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking a little bit deeper on a few more of these guys. I mean, yeah, we already talked about Brady Cook. I mean, his numbers, man. I don't know if anybody saw those stats. I mean, he recorded a 4.59 40-yard dash and a 37-inch vertical with also a 10'8" broad jump. That dude is athletic. He's athletic.
37.
That's athletic, bro. I think anything over 34 is considered, way above average, if you will. That's what I recall. I mean, this day and age, man, a lot of people are jumping 34, 35. It might be 36 at this point. But I don't know. What did you get a chance to watch Quinn Ewers?
Yeah.
Coming from Texas, it's something I gotta talk about. My fellow Hook'em horns, they would be mad at me for not asking. I heard he struggled.
It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't eye popping. It was like, okay, yeah. It was like, okay, he might be one of those be a backup quarterback for his career. I don't know. I didn't see anything in him.
Right. See, and I've always said that. I didn't see much in him either, to be honest, and that's just being honest. The last one I want to go over though, because apparently there are a lot of Raider fans that absolutely want Jalen Milroe from Alabama.
You know what? Speaking of which, there's been reports that the Raiders were looking at him. He's a project. That's a definite project. The boy can throw. He can throw what was that receiver he threw to? I don't know. Chat helped me out. He threw a receiver and he literally flipped him on his back.
Yeah.
He threw the ball so hard.
Wow.
He can throw.
That's
it. But his accuracy, not good. But that can be worked on.
Absolutely. And that can, through time. No, absolutely. Through time, quarterback coaching, there's a lot of things that can clean that up for you. It's just how much time, how much of a project is he really going to be? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's what's hard to kind of figure out. Hey, man, our guy SoCal Sal is in the building. Salute, SoCal.
Salute.
Appreciate you for coming through, man. Sam says Ewers was all right.
Yeah,
He threw some passes behind wide receivers, but overall, okay.
Yeah, he was like I said, if he come in the league, he can be a backup for a minute until he develops a lot more.
Right.
But I don't see him in the first round.
Oh, absolutely not. I'd be shocked if he went anything before the third round. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty harsh on Ewers, but yeah, I just don't see him doing much before that. I was never ever really a fan of his, but to be honest, he did so well at UT, right? You forget that he's got all these weapons he has, right?
He had a running back. He had two good excellent wide receivers, top-notch wide receivers.
Yep.
You know, a beef, what they call a cow herd of an offensive line.
Yeah, that offensive line at UT is no joke. Even though they have problems with Georgia, still no joke.
You talking about everything grows big in Texas? That offensive line was huge.
Ginormous. I agree, man. Out of control, ginormous for sure. But I mean, a lot of those guys, a lot of UT kids are going to go in this. I think they'll have at least 4 people that go in the first round.
Well, I know receivers are going. Yeah, one cat. Well, I don't know if we got the receivers yet, but one of them guys definitely going to go to the first round.
Yeah, Golden. Golden is the main one. He's without a doubt one of the.
Oh yeah, Golden. The 4.29 guy. Yeah.
Yes.
He's going first. I mean, he went first. He's off the board.
Yep. Nope, absolutely right. So, I mean, we'll see, man. That's the quarterbacks. I mean, there's nothing left in free agency. I guess we should at least talk about it. I can't stand the fact that we're looking towards Sam Darnold, man. What are your thoughts on that? Sam Darnold.
Guys, I said before in the live on my own live with somebody else. I think it might have been Jeff somebody. Sam Darnold had one good year with Minnesota with a great coaching staff.
Right.
One. He started the Jets. It failed. Went to the 49ers. Was a backup. Then he goes to Minnesota. Only reason he started because McCarthy was hurt. And with that coach, made him look good. Plus, he had the weapons.
Yes.
Addison and Jefferson. Weapons. Remember when Kirk Cousins was there, how good he looked?
Outstanding.
And then he goes to Atlanta, and what happened?
Didn't work out.
So, if they want Sam Darnold, that's fine, but I don't want to give him the bag.
That's the key to it. And that's the part that I care about, because that straps us for the other holes that we need to fill. And he's not worthy of getting that kind of a bag. Mm-hmm. I think he deserves at best the same thing that Gardner Minshew got. And he's going to get more than that.
He'll probably get, I would 20, 25, 20 a year maybe. But not 40 a year.
No. He's definitely not getting 40. There's no question he's not getting 40.
He didn't win anything. He didn't do anything. The last two games were like was crap. So what am I paying you for? We got the same thing here. So why would we pay you some more?
Exactly right. Yeah, I couldn't agree more, man. I could not agree more. Pig says Crosby on his podcast today said he wants Rodgers to join the Raiders. Oh, Jesus. Did he really say that?
Yeah, he did. I heard it. You say you wouldn't mind Rodgers joining the team? Okay.
I don't like that. And he's getting the bag. There's no not getting the bag. You know what I mean? If you're paying $20 million. Yeah. You're paying 20. Look at you guys, man. You guys look at Spence out here, man. Hard to pass on Darnold. Sam Darnold just needs a good psychiatrist to stop seeing ghosts. I agree. Sam, and that is key right there. I don't know. Again, like I say, I believe whoever that defensive coordinator was, he got paid worth every penny he's worth, because he brought him back to those Jets days in that playoff game to where he was seeing ghosts again. And
yeah, you look exactly the same as you with the Jets.
Exactly, and that is scheme. In my opinion, that's scheme. 100% scheme. Yeah, you're right, So Cal. I can't listen to Max with that one. Because with that being the case, now we're talking about bringing back who, and I think Jeff
man.
already brought. Yeah, Jeff just brought this up somewhere around here. I could have sworn I saw him say bring both of them. Yeah, I don't agree with it, but
I disagree with that madness.
it's absolute madness too. Yeah, here it goes right here. Jeff in the building. Bring in A-Rod and DA and let's roll. I can't do it.
I'm not the Red Nation and family this question. Don't you guys tired of drama?
Yeah, right?
I'm sick of it. I mean, there's been so much drama, man, in the locker room and this and this. I don't want to deal with that no more. I just want you guys to play.
At all, man. I am 100% on board with you, man. And yes, Spence, say it for the people in the back. A-Rod is absolutely cooked. He's done. I don't even think it makes sense to go in that direction. He won't last the season. I mean, he won't. We'll have to use a rookie or a backup, right? Which it looks like it's probably going to be AOC. Yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Because I don't recall if you're a hater, a lover, or you're in between when it comes to AOC. Last I recall, you okay with him. You okay with AOC, right?
I have no problem with AOC, but once they got to get everything else together. AOC need a running game.
Yes.
He needs some good blocking up the middle.
Yep.
And need another target. A big 100%. Receiver. Because like I said, I stay at this, and Jeff stole it from me. Yeah, Jeff, he did. The Lollipop Guild from Wizard of Oz is our receiving core.
Yes.
Everybody's like, 4 feet under.
Yeah, exactly. A bunch of small misfits. Although we just got rid of DJ Turner. I don't know if you saw that. They cut DJ Turner.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah. I mean, Eagles are on special teams, but anybody go special teams, but we need big receivers. I'll keep Tucker because he's a speedster.
Correct.
But of course, Jacoby. But they need some big receivers. I don't know half the other guy they drafted, Rasim, what's his name? They drafted last year.
The kid from Tennessee. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a nice size kid. I don't know why they never used him unless he can't catch at all.
Right. It's either that or it's just a lack of confidence, man. Again, I say this stuff all the time. It's the confidence. People don't realize how big confidence matters, and once you get shaken, it can be very detrimental, man. I see it in every sport. I've seen to the best of the best fall to that lack of confidence or loss of confidence and never recovering. So
yeah.
It's definitely possible.
Yeah. Plus, they couldn't get the ball anyway. So if he was open, they couldn't give it to him. Because I watched him tape. Minshew, I saw who was he playing? Oh my God, I forgot the game. It was a game they was playing. It was Carolina.
Right.
I seen 3 guys open.
Yeah.
And Minshew running around pocket back in the field. He couldn't get the ball to the guys. So that's one thing.
Yep.
Yep. So
Ramel Keaton is who we were referring to. Ramel Keaton. He did not get a look during the regular season. Yeah, I didn't understand. Only thing that leads me to believe, usually that means he didn't know the playbook. You know what I mean? That's if you can't get in the game because they don't trust you and you're that talented, it's either you're out there thinking too much and you don't know the playbook, or I don't know. So that would be something to look at for sure. We will absolutely have to look into that. Just Raiders, baby, is in the building. Salute Nation. What's cracking, Jay? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hope you enjoy the show. We got an Aiden Straub in the building. I'd rather A-Rod than overpaying for Sam Darnold. Yes. I would have to agree with that, too, because you would expect A-Rod to get the same cost, right? I mean, they're going to be comparable, right? I can't imagine A-Rod is looking for more than 20-25 mil a year. I don't know, right? I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I know what he's going to get. What did he get last year? From the Jets was what 30? I
Right.
don't remember, something like that.
I'm gonna look.
So he had to take a pay cut.
Yep.
You can expect the same amount,
Right. Yeah.
but
Let's see what he got paid. Wow, dude. A-Rod got 2 years, 75 million, fully guaranteed. No, thank you. No, thank you.
75 is that much
I will
for
pass.
2 years?
I will pass.
No
Absolutely.
thanks. No.
Yeah.
Well, you can't expect to get that coming here. You cannot.
Nah. Absolutely.
You know, that's what 30 something, 36, almost $37 million a year. That's too much. No.
There is no way. There is no way we pay for that. It just wouldn't make any sense.
No, not even, because we still got to pay other players.
Absolutely. We got a whole offense. I mean, we got a whole wide receiving core. We need wide receivers like nobody's business. That's the biggest issue offensively. I mean, some people might think it's gonna be running back. I don't think so. I think we solved that pretty quick here, and we won't have any problems there. Not for too long, I would say. So, Trap God is in the building. Salute Nation. He's got a question. Do you think Aaron will get a lower contract due to the Jets still paying him $30 million? Oh wow, that's right, because he got cut.
They are still paying him.
That's right. So this could be one of those
Russell Wilson deals.
Exactly. Yep. And that's exactly what Trap Guy says, like Russell type deal. That would be phenomenal.
If you come in on cheap like that, he's still getting paid by the Jets.
Right.
You come in for 10, 7 million. Okay.
All for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely 100% all for that. Yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat. Now you're talking my language. If we can get him for that kind of a deal, it makes the most sense. For what's out there, for what's available.
Because it's pretty much it. This is pretty much in for him. This is like the last hoorah.
It's gotta be.
The last team he goes to be the last team he'll play for, because he's 37.
Yeah.
And he's not like a Brady. Where Brady played to 40.
No.
Aaron Rodgers been beat up.
Bad.
A lot.
Yes.
Injuries, so he won't last long.
No. He's got a lot of major injuries too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for that, yeah, I'll bring him in. Again, didn't draft a quarterback.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We have to draft a quarterback. There is no question we have to draft a quarterback.
And let them both sit. AOC and whoever they draft. Let them sit.
Yes.
That's how it's done.
Yep. Yeah. I agree, man. Just Raiders baby. Doesn't necessarily would A-Rod come in at a cheap contract. He might ask for more than the vet minimum and possibly more than 10 mil. Yeah, you're already getting paid $30 million from the Jets. I don't see anybody giving you another. I mean, who would do that? I mean, at that point, you're better off just getting another bridge quarterback. I mean, my problem is he's washed, and that's we can't overlook the fact that he looked awful. He didn't recover from the Achilles injury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't see it. I can't see it, and I think Darnold is going to self-correct. There's no way Darnold's getting more than 20-25 million a year from somewhere. I just don't see it.
You see the Vikings in franchise tag him, so what they're saying, like, you can find a better deal than we're gonna give you, then buy.
Correct.
Because they already have in mind they're gonna start McCarthy next year, so that's what they're saying.
Yeah, and that is interesting. I wonder what he looked. I had no faith in JJ McCarthy. I didn't think he would amount to much of anything. We're gonna have to see, though, man. I mean,
Well, with that coaching staff, man, what they did to Cousins and Darnold, you never know.
Yeah, they got, and that's the thing. Who is that offensive coordinator, and who is the quarterbacks coach? Because that is a hell of a tandem.
Hold on, I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, I'm looking it up too.
Because that's a good question. Because O'Connor's the head coach, right?
Kevin O'Connell is the head coach. Yes.
Yeah.
Wes Phillips, Mike Tice.
Mike Tice?
Yeah, what is Mike Tice doing here? Oh no, this is just they're just naming Minnesota.
Oh, so
I was about to say Tice is old school. Yeah, that's way old school. I mean, we know the defensive coordinator and why they're so good there. But yeah, it is Wes Phillips. Wes Phillips is the offensive coordinator.
Okay.
So
well, he's doing a good job, him and the quarterback coordinator.
Great job. Great.
Doing a good job. Because they made those two quarterbacks look like Hall of Famers.
Yes.
So,
yeah, they made these quarterbacks look really well. Okay, here we go. So I'm looking for there's an offensive assistant and Ben Ellefson. I don't think he matters. I'm looking for a quarterback coach. Quarterbacks. Makes sense. Josh McCown.
Did we try to get him as an offensive coordinator last year, or year before last?
Who, Josh McCown?
Is that him?
No, Josh McCown. He was just playing last year. I believe he was just playing.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't he playing for he was playing somewhere? Yeah, Josh McCown was actually playing last year.
Oh, okay.
I think. Wait, hold on.
Not familiar. I don't know.
Yeah, he's in the league forever. He's been in the league for absolutely. Dang, he was at the Panthers. Helped develop Bryce Young. He started coaching in 2010. Oh wow, while playing in the UFL. I didn't know McCown did all of this. I mean, I knew he was. Wow, I respect his game. I respect his. You know what I'm saying? His coaching abilities. He was in NFL for a very, very long time.
So when you have that behind your back, you're gonna look good. We didn't have that. We didn't have any coordinators here or anybody to develop anything.
Right.
Who's coordinator last year before not also coordinator, the quarterbacks coach. Who was it for they fired him?
Who was that?
I'm trying to think of his name.
Which team?
Our team, Raiders.
Oh, he was the. Yeah, it started with Oberson or something. I know you're talking about, but
yeah, he came with Getsy, and that didn't work out.
All right.
But you get that kind of coaching staff and those people, man, and they develop you. You're gonna look good,
right?
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want to just have a mediocre season and you come, then you won't get. They don't like you, they cut you or trade you. Nobody gonna want you,
right? No, I agree. And Trap God states, I still want Shador, even though he's getting all the hate. They hated on CJ too. I agree, Trap God. I'll take Sanders, but I'll only take him at 6 or later. I'm not trading up for any of these quarterbacks. I'm not trading up at all in this draft. I believe this is going to be one of the most stacked, talented drafts in pretty much every position outside of quarterback in draft history. You heard it from Turf first. I really, truly believe that.
I believe that too.
Yeah.
Because the wide receiver room is pretty good. The D-line room is exceptional.
Yep.
The cornerbacks look pretty good. I mean, everybody look good except the quarterback. I mean, the running backs were good. There's some that kind of disappoint me. I don't know if we're going to talk about that.
Right.
That's some I wanted to, I was like, come on, you can do better than that.
Yep. Yeah, we'll get into it.
Everybody else look good.
Yep. Real talk, Raider Nation. My boy 805 is in the building. What's good, fellas? Appreciate you for coming through, man. As always, I hope you enjoy the show.
805.
Yep, 805. And now we got Omar, 804. Shout out to Omar. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show, man. What y'all think? Raiders need to trade for Ravens tight end Mark Andrews, nah.
No,
I
come
mean,
on.
yeah, if we're getting rid of Michael Mayer. Yeah, it's
Yeah, why are we gonna trade? Why are we trading down?
exactly. It doesn't. Yeah, it wouldn't
Because
make
Mark
sense.
Andrews hasn't been of anything in the past few years. So why we get someone like that?
We all saw what he just did in the AFC Chip. That I don't know how the guy sleeps at night, man. I hate to say it. That play, they would have to lock me up, man. Put me in a straitjacket because
I mean, he was a beast a few years back, man. Andrews, man, nobody can stop him. But of late, you don't hear too much about him.
Right. Yep. I agree. Spence says it. Shedeur is the guy in this draft. I agree, man. I think he's the guy. I agree. I'm not backing down from that by any means.
Now the Browns are eyeing him.
Yes. Of course. Yeah, that'll be interesting, man. Yeah, this is and Pigs. You're right. If we wanted to replace Michael Mayer, if he's traded, this is a very strong tight end class. There's quite a few tight ends, man. Starting with the number 1 guy out of Penn State. That kid is a freak.
Yeah,
the tight end. Yeah, the tight end for Penn State is an absolute freak. He's a monster. He'll have no problems doing what he needs to get done. Yep. Bravo is in the building. Raiders better off drafting the kicker first, which I can't even be mad at that comment. I mean, right now our kicker is the best player on our team. So, yeah. Right? Let's keep it a bean. I mean, he's literally the best player on our team, man. Yep.
Hey, if we can find her a sea bass, yeah, go for it.
Yep. I know, right? Exactly. I would love to get another sea bass, man.
Just keep the alcohol cabinet full. That's all.
Yep. Marty McGrail, good conversations, dudes. We appreciate that, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show.
That's my best friend right there.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Thanks for joining, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Appreciate you supporting. Yeah, I mean, I do want to talk about those running backs just a little bit. You know, I definitely wanted to hear, what is your perspective? I mean, I don't know if you just saw or heard, but your boy Saquon Barkley just got a contract extension for 2 years, $40+ million. I don't know what's guaranteed, not guaranteed, what have you, but he's getting over $20 million a year. What do you think about that?
He deserves it.
Yes, I agree. I agree, 100%.
All of that. And you know what he did, right? Because remember that it was all talk. This is a passing league because of the Mahomes and Josh Allen and all this. It was a passing league. It's a passing league.
Right.
So the receivers and the quarterbacks are getting big pay, and the running backs are being like shut to the side. Thanks to Barkley, he bringing it back. He just brought it back. So now everybody gonna scramble for running backs like Barkley. They're gonna look like tight.
But that's the problem, though. See, and I honestly believe that he is one of one. He is literally the guy. That's the guy you pay. I don't think there's another guy out there that you pay like that based on what's available. You know what I mean? Especially this draft. I mean, this draft is crazy when it comes to running backs. Oh. Absolutely crazy.
But see, remember, Barkley was running good. Was in New York, even when New York had a crappy O-line. He was still running pretty good. You know, so we get to Philadelphia when they got that O-line. There you go. He took off.
Yep.
So this draft class is stacked.
I don't even know where to begin as far as the running backs are concerned. I honestly want one of the kids from Ohio State.
Anderson or Jenkins?
Yes.
Henderson.
I want one of them dudes. Yes.
Which one you like better?
Henderson. Because he's got that home run hitting. I mean, they both kind of got the home run hitting speed, but he reminds me more of like a Gibbs with the slashing and, you know, the ability to change and hit different gears. You know, immediately, effectively. Spence, he's hitting it on the head. Omarion is right behind him.
Kenson got those quick feet. He can shift real good because depending what the Lakers, I'm a Lakers fan. Depending what the Raiders do, zone or a power block, which I think Kelly does both.
Right.
You can see Henderson hitting those holes real quick.
Yep.
So I'm rooting. I like Henderson. I like both of them, but Henderson a little more.
Me too. And I think, obviously people don't agree with me when it comes to one of the backs we currently already have, and that is Sincere McCormick. I think he has the ability to be a good 1-2 punch. Yeah, I really believe that. And like I've said, Trap God states Omarion going in the first round along with Gianti. I agree. But
what's your thoughts on Gentry? You want to take him at number 6?
Absolutely not. No way on God's green earth am I taking a running back at 6 when
and he is visiting too the Raiders thing. I don't know when, but it's 1 to 30,
right,
35 that they called a visit. I would not take him at 6.
Nah, I mean, he's the number 1 pick, if you will. Omarion Hampton, obviously. Another one, Caleb Johnson. They got him 3rd. As far as out of Iowa, 6'1", 224-pound back. It's just so many. Travion Henderson. From Ohio State. Then you got this kid from Virginia Tech. He's the one that's the most intriguing to me, and that's Basil Tootin. He ran the fastest 40 in the draft, I want to say. Or, definitely the fastest for running backs.
Yeah,
he's special. He's special, and he's at 5. You got Quinshawn Judkins, right? You got the little kid out of SMU, Brashard Smith. He's they have him ranked 7th out of all the, at least that's one of these rankings that people are pulling out of what. But, yeah,
you know what? There's so many running backs there. You can take your pick. You probably could draft 2 and probably sign 3 on UDFA deals. There's so many running backs.
I agree 100%. I see it exactly the same way. There's going to be so many running backs left in the 7th round. People are going to be like, "Are you serious? How?" Because it's just such a talent-rich draft, man. D Menace in the building. Salute Turf and Chris. It's cracking, my dude. Glad you could come through, man. Hope you enjoy the show as always. That's my guy. If y'all know, man, D Menace, he helps everybody, man. He's always
the man.
Absolutely.
He's the man.
Yep.
But, so I know it's like take a dart and throw a dart at these guys, man. So many of them.
At running back. Yeah, at running back. And last but not least, because this is the other position that just made a lot of noise. And that is the defensive line, man. You got guys running under 5 flat.
Man.
That's 300 pounds. It's not making sense.
I like what? I've never seen that before because usually the guys running 5'12", 5'10",
right,
at 280 or 290. These guys are 330 plus and they run like 4. So
it's crazy, man. It is absolutely crazy. I mean, you can't go wrong if all you did is draft defensive linemen, running backs. Even wide receivers isn't that deep. There's a few. Yeah. There are a lot of them that's starting to sneak up. But I don't think you have the same amount of wide receivers as you do running backs.
What's that guy? I forgot his name. See, I'm looking him up right now. He got impressed me. He had good feet. It wasn't Peebles. What was he? Oh my God. I watched it live with Jeff. He's still in here, man. What was that guy's name?
Right.
We were talking about he had good feet. His feet was moving. I can't remember his name now.
Huh. There's so many.
Yeah, but there's one guy that caught my eye like, wow. It was a Hunt. No, it was a Hunt. I don't know. Anyway, Jeff, send me a...
yeah, to get your mind jogged on that one. Now, I think we're going to see a lot of good running game this year. There is going to be, there's definitely going to be just a lot of people that do a lot better than people think. I don't think Gianti will have anywhere close to the best rookie stats. And in fact, I think he'll be less than, he'll probably not even be in the top 5 to be honest. I mean, he's probably going to a team that doesn't have a quarterback, right? I don't know. It's just, it's going to be interesting, man. And Jeff said what position? Jeff, he's talking about running back.
No, D tackle, D lineman.
D tackle, D lineman.
D lineman. Remember, I was watching that guy has some really quick feet.
D lineman with quick feet. You know who I really like for a D lineman? That kid from Nebraska. Oh man.
Robinson.
I love Robinson from Nebraska. Him and both Mason Graham, they remind me of each other. They absolutely remind me of each other. 100%. Damian Martinez, running back from Miami. You know who somebody I have to bring myself back to the congregation because I didn't know this. I thought this kid was tiny. The wide receiver from University of Miami, Respeto. He's a little Amon St. Brown. He's like 200 pounds, solid. I thought he was like one of those little slash, like little 180 scat slash, gadget guy. No, this kid is solid. So I'll bring myself up to, to the congregation on that one for sure because I was all the way wrong with that. All the way wrong. And I can see him absolutely getting drafted real early. I mean, he broke a lot of records, I believe, at Miami. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah. Oh, you talking about Tyler Barron, Edge, Miami.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Yeah, that dude, man. He was an edge rusher, man. He had some good speed. He was fast, and he looks strong too. So,
right.
As far as the rate concerned, I know we're gonna do some edge eventually. I know what they're gonna do with Kuntz or Chason.
Right.
Max is going through his thing. So we might need to draft another edge.
Yeah, I agree. We don't know what Kuntz is. People are talking about others might pay Kuntz. I just, again, that's another that doesn't make sense to me. There's no way I'm paying Kuntz $20 million coming off my own knee.
No, he gets a 7 to 10, maybe prove a year.
Right.
Because he didn't do anything last year.
Yep.
They only have half a season to do what he did. So, man.
Right.
That guy from Iowa State receiver, man, I kind of impressed by him, but he has injury issues too.
Right. James Pierce Jr. I think he's a D lineman that his stock went through the roof after his combine, from what I remember. Right, Spence? I mean, his numbers were insane.
Yeah, he went well. I remember.
And yes, Restrepo lit it up. Sam Tonka. He actually dives to the ball to make the catch. I was completely wrong. Spence is the one that actually hit me up with that one. He is small, but he's 200 pounds, Spence. The kid's like 5'9", 200 pounds. That's not small. 200 pounds is not small.
I'm 5'8", 180, so I feel fat. So he's 200 pounds in muscle. I'm just
right.
Fat.
Right. Yeah. Wide receiver Jaden Higgins is who I believe they're talking about per Jeff. Best wide receiver Saturday. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's saying a lot.
He's pretty big, and he's pretty fast. He has a lot of injury things happening before. But like I said, that was in college, and the pros have better doctors than colleges, of course. But
right.
I would take him in like a third or fourth round if he's still there.
Yep. Oh, I agree. Connected in the building. Much love to my OGs. Connected for life. Raider Nation for life. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hope you enjoy the show.
Salute.
Yeah. It's just a talent-rich draft. Like I say, it's gonna go down as one of the best drafts of all time, in my opinion. It's just too much talent.
Outside quarterbacks, like you said, the quarterbacks is like,
right.
Besides the two that everybody's talking about. Maybe 3 now since Jackson Dart probably increased his stock because he had a good performance. So,
yep,
we'll see.
Yeah, he I definitely see him moving up the ranks. No question about it. Somebody's gonna probably make a move, man. I mean, who needs a quarterback?
I don't think he'll make it to the second round.
No.
I don't think he'll make it.
There's no way he can make it to the second round.
He's not making the second round. So we'll see. But Okay, so I'm gonna say this, and I'll probably get like unsubscribed and probably get hate letters, but I gotta say this.
Yes, sir.
So Raiders there's word that they were looking at Jalen Milroe. Fine. Now, what if say Raiders next week sign Justin Fields and draft and draft Milroe? What do you think about that?
Oh my God! I draft him when at 6?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Trade down.
Milroe's not going to 6. He's not going that high. He probably, if he does go anywhere, it'll be late first round or early second. Yeah, we do have an early second pick. So
Right. Wow. Spence counts 6 teams that need a quarterback. Man, list those out. I had 6 teams. Sounds like a lot, man. I mean, I know we need one. I know the Titans need one. The Jets need one.
5.
Yeah, those are 3.
Right. Both New Yorks.
Giants. Yep. Giants need one. That's 4.
Us. Titans. No, Titans don't need a quarterback.
Yes,
yeah.
they do. Unless
they
they
got
count on Levis.
Done with him.
Right. I never liked Milroe. Yeah.
I'm just saying that was just because, like I said, there's some not news or there's rumors going around. You know, rumors are that Raiders are eyeballing Milroe.
Yeah, a lot. I'm telling you, it's been the buzz. Not only that, but even Janty at 6, people have been woofing, which just absolutely makes no sense to me. With this running back class, you can easily get a running back in the 2nd round that probably should have been a first rounder, right? Like even in the 3rd, you might get a running back that definitely should be a 2nd rounder, but possibly a first rounder just based on need, right? So,
Turf, there are so many running backs in this draft. You can get UDFA.
Yes, I agree, man. I agree. I think a lot of people feel that way.
There's no shortage of running backs. And you know what? Nothing to knock the Mountain West, but their competition is not as strong as playing the SEC or even the ACC or Big 12. I think they play Oklahoma last year, but that's it. You know, they play like Hawaii and all other teams.
Right.
I mean, they're college teams, but they're not the caliber of an SEC school.
I agree. I mean, I've been preaching that, when it comes to a lot of these particular players and teams that come from different environments, meaning different, right, divisions. If you're going to come from the FCS, you absolutely must come out of the Big Sky. I mean, any guys that make it from FCS, they come out of the Big Sky, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see many other teams outside of that conference that makes it. Very rarely do you get a person, and it's going to be no different for D2, the best conference in D2 and the best conference in D3. That's where you're going to find your gems. It's not going to be outside of that at all. I think Dylan Lowby showed us that one. And I mean,
North Dakota State knows guys like that.
Exactly. I was telling everybody watching his tape at University of Rhode Island or New Hampshire. I'm like, dude, it doesn't even make sense. The teams, it's just not even close. The competition, it's just not even remotely close. So, and Scottaboo too, man. I mean, what is that? Arizona State, the Big 12? No, Arizona State were the Pac-10.
They're in the Big 12 now. Yeah, they
are in the Big 12, so they just don't play everybody. But even him, man, I've been telling everybody he didn't run the 40 for a reason.
He's you know what? Scottaboo is okay. One thing I give him credit for, the man has heart. The man has a lot.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
He leaves out on the field. He takes no breaks or
none
business decisions. He's out there. If he can play defense and offense, he'll probably do both.
Yep. I agree.
But taking him early, I don't know. He's a risk factor.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't want to take a risk on him early.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna be there in the 4th, 5th round if you ask me. I mean, easy. Maybe I'm crazy, man. I don't know, but I see at least 15 running backs. You know what I'm saying? Better than Scottaboo. or somebody I take more of a chance. My thing is the league is changing. If y'all can't comprehend that the league is changing and it's all about home run hitters and guys that can really, you know, strike when necessary and also have that bruiser, that's where it is, man. Some guys, they have the ability, right? Your Saquon Barkley's, he's not coming off the field ever.
I'll tell you what. If I'm on a first and goal at the 1 or 2 yard line, I'm putting Scatterboo in.
I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that as well. No, absolutely right. That is where he fits best. He absolutely fits best in short yardage. And he's somebody that could potentially average, you know, 4 or 5 yards a carry. But the reality is he's not going to home run hit. It's just not going to happen. He's not home run hitting, and you're going to need that. That's the whole point of, you know, your blocking schemes. They're you know, created for you to get one-on-one and take it to the house.
Yeah.
That's what it's about this day and age. It's not about just the 4 or 5 yard carry average.
Yeah, get that second level and just take off.
Take off. And it's about speed. And he's not going to be able to showcase that.
No, you don't have that. I didn't see him really. Didn't watch Arizona State, but to some clips I've seen, I've never seen him take off, like break one.
Right.
Well, I think I seen him run was like 15 yards. They caught him. So.
Yep. So, Sam, I absolutely agree with this. I can see us getting Mason Graham at 6. Trade up to get Dart only if Sanders and Ward are off the board by 6. I would love that. That's the only reason I would give up a 3rd round pick. And it would have to be a 3rd round pick, right? There's no way you're trading back up without.
Sam, the GM haymaker. Look at it. He's a GM. Sam, that makes sense to me.
Yes, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, man. Yeah. Jeff finally not high on Scatterboo anymore. I'm telling you guys, it's, you know, it is what it is, man. I hope the kid does well. I really do. I don't think his game is going to translate to the NFL well. It's about speed. It's the bruising back is really no longer a thing, right? Just like their fullback is gone. It's no longer a thing.
Yeah.
It's just not. Brent Beers is going to sleep, gentlemen. Good night, fellas. I've got work at 2:30 a.m. Raider Nation.
Good night, Brent.
Appreciate you for coming through, man. As always, hope you enjoyed the show. Yeah, we are at the top of the hour, man. That is, this show goes by so fast. I think I need to. Yeah, we're going to stretch it out to an hour and a half. We still got a couple of more situations, unless you got something to do.
Me?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll stretch it out to an hour and a half because I do want to go over these wide receivers too. And cornerbacks, right? Wide receivers and cornerbacks.
I think the cornerback stole the show, in my personal opinion. But
that's what I was hearing. That's what I was hearing, man. That the corners
they stole the show.
Right now, where are we at in that race? Like, where will we pick up a cornerback? You know what I'm saying? Where do we go for that? What round are we getting a cornerback?
In my wisdom thinking, there's two things. Two things I think we can do. One, they're gonna hate me again. Nate Hobbs is not worth $13 million.
Oh, $13 million. I would be a little upset with. $10 million a year. I wouldn't be mad at.
That's what's going price is 13. That's what he's asking. $13 million.
Smart man.
I don't see it because now one time that he play a full year with the Raiders.
Correct.
Now I can understand, it's 17 games in the season. Maybe you play 15 or 16 because that one game you got kind of nicked up a little bit. This game's not that important, or we should win without you. Sit down. But not to miss so many games. He hasn't played a full season yet. Not because they benched him, because he was hurt.
Right. No, I agree.
And there's one D-bag that your boy Ron was talking about. And I looked at his tape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he plays all positions. He play inside and outside and nickel and slot.
Mhm.
The guy from Texas. Names escape me. I got him right here. I just can't find it. But yeah, the guy from Texas. I think he'll be a good fit because he does it all.
Right.
He's 5'10" and a half. He can play slide. Jade Brown.
Okay. Yep.
He ran a 4.3, which is like the 5th fastest.
And in the draft. Exactly. Exactly.
He fits all the criteria. He can play inside. He can play in. He can play, like I said, a slot. He can play outside. He can play nickel, and he also played safety too in college.
Yep.
That's something I'll look at.
Right. So I one thing we put a lot of weight on is rundown definitely puts a lot of weight on it, and I agree, which is playing time and games played. But I don't think we realize how many people don't play 17 games. I guarantee you that number is probably on one hand, at most two hands, as far as how many people play all 17 games this season. I don't even think. Yeah. I just don't think it exists. I'm trying to look, and I pulled up Lamar Jackson and Ronnie Stanley. Those are the only two that play. It's got to be more, but I don't know. It's not going to be easy to find because people can't play a whole season like that. No one does.
I see 1 year, but 3 years straight, he hasn't played a full season.
No, I agree. I'm not trying to make excuses for him. I am not making excuses for my guy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want him back. I would love to have him because when he's on the field, man, he's outstanding. He's just no joke. But
especially for the run game,
you have to be on the field.
Right. Yes, exactly. Best availability. I mean, best ability is availability. You have to be present. You have to be able to get out there. And that in itself is a skill. It's a skill. I mean, it's something that you can hone. You can absolutely build your body accordingly. And I mean, yeah, some guys do it. It's such a brutal game, man. And the reality is, I don't know any of our corners. There's not a single corner that played the whole season for us. Not a single one.
And the second thing on the DB room is Jack Jones.
Yes, that's a problem too.
Can't have you taking plays off business decisions, man. You got to play.
And now his guy is gone, and AP, the only one that had a voice of reason to, try to get across to him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it ending well. I honestly do not see this Jack Jones saga with the Raiders ending well. I hope I'm completely wrong. I hope he, has quote unquote grown up. Let's just be honest and be real. I mean, you're a veteran now.
Exactly.
He's been in the league, 5 years now?
It's his 4th year.
Yeah, he's been in the league 4 years now. You are a veteran guy. It's time to shape up. Shape up.
I do appreciate you taking a chance on trying to get a pick, but you can't do it all the time.
Exactly.
It's not about that. The thing is called PBU, pass breakups. Just knock the ball down.
Right.
You ain't going to pick every time. That's how you get burned so much. But,
right.
Since Pete Carroll was a DB coach and he loved his DBs, he might straighten them out or not. He probably can kick rocks.
Yep.
So that's another guy. The Merrick thing.
Right. Trayvon.
Yeah, he came along pretty good towards the end of the season. Okay, keep him.
Right.
Don't get him because there are a few teams that want to look at him, like Denver.
Yep.
Nope. Don't let him go to Denver.
I think Spence is right here. Shout out to Spence. Titletown Sports Talk. Trade him before he forces you to cut him. I think that is spot on. If there's any value we can get out of him right now, I would do exactly that. I don't think Pete Carroll is going to be able to save this kid from that respect. He's just too much of a hothead, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's his own actions. Shout out to my guy Jack Jones. Your ball's right there, man. Pause, but your ball's right there. You and AP signed that. I had big hopes for both of those guys, and it just didn't work out, man. It didn't work out.
Yeah, he came in blowing up like against the Chargers. He just came in and just took it over. Yeah, that's what we need. You did another game with the Chiefs on Christmas Day. We got a lockdown corner. Then after that, just fell off the map.
Yep.
Didn't do much.
805 says Trey Amos, Ole Miss, second round. Yep, Amos has excelled in man coverage and has the potential to enhance any secondary. His performance at the NFL Combine, where he showcased his athleticism, boosted his draft stock. His ability to fit into various defensive schemes make him a valuable prospect. So, yeah, he's highly sought after, 805. You know what you're talking about. You got the kid from East Carolina, too, Siobhan Revel Jr. Dude, he's an intriguing prospect with combination of size and speed. He's 6'2", 194 pounds.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And yeah, I'm assuming his speed is gonna be 4.43.
What's his name again?
Siobhan Revel Jr. So they got him ranked at 5th as far as cornerbacks are concerned. Then you got Jahdae Barron from Texas. We already know he is absolutely going in the first round. He's emerged as a top secondary prospect, showcasing speed and versatility. His ability to disrupt timing routes and excel in slot, has caught the attention of NFL scouts. His performance against top competition highlights his potential as a first-round selection. And if there's anybody that will want to replace Nate Hobbs, he would be it. But are we going to is he even going to be there in the second round? You know what I mean? 'Cause I think you see these top 6 go quick.
Yeah.
At 3, you got Benjamin Morrison from Notre Dame. He's another 6 foot, 193 pound guy that, did pretty well. We all know about Will Johnson from Michigan, and then, of course, Travis Hunter. So all 6 of those guys are going in the first round. No question. Absolutely no question in my mind. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, they're definitely going. But that guy that ran that 4.28 or where he was, Hairston.
Hairston, yeah. Hairston, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's probably 11.
Yes, he's definitely getting a look. Man, it's just so much talent in this draft.
But Pete Carroll, MO is that he likes those big corners, big safety.
Richard Sherman, he likes those big guys.
So
saying that,
these little guys under 5'10", not going to cut it with him.
Right.
I don't unless you an absolute dog, but you got to be like super good because I don't think he's going for these small guys anymore.
Nope.
That's why he told sign Paulo. He told him sign Paulo.
Right. He's definitely his guy, man, for sure.
Yeah,
it's that kid, Nick Imanwori, number 7. He's the number 1 rated safety out of South Carolina. Dude is 6'3", 220 pounds, and he ran a 4.3 40. His stock went through the roof. He actually had one of the all-time best combines for safety like ever. I want to say he's the guy that is one of 2, right? He had the same stats as far as DK Metcalf for being 6'3" and over.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I was impressed by him. That a big guy like that can run that fast.
Exactly.
6'3", 220.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. So that's kind of guys Pete Carroll likes.
Yes, I could see. Obviously, and that's the thing we don't need. Especially you just signed Palomar. You already got Morig. You got to expect him to come back.
Yeah.
I'm curious as well. Are we going to just cut Epps? What does Epps' contract look like right now? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. What was he making last year? I know he was on a 2-year deal.
Right. So, from Titletown Sports Talk, Maxwell Harrison, cornerback, Kentucky. He was in the top 3 of both vertical with a 39.5 and broad jump, 10.9. but he was at his best in the 40. He sprinted a 4.28 40. Jesus. Dog, that is that. Yep, you got it right. Connected. Dude is a beast. And I don't care about the size of 5'11", 180 pounds. You know why? Because I actually know one of the all-time greatest to ever do it, Dwayne Starks, right? U of M, graduate, played with the Ravens, got his Super Bowl. Yeah, that's my guy. He's exactly that. I don't even know if he was 180, man. He was probably about 175. But dude was a monster. I could not believe he was a cornerback in the NFL when I met him. You're talking way back when I was in college. I just couldn't believe his size. He was so small to me. But that's what the league is, man. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked at how small the skill positions can be. You know what I mean? Not all of them. It's no different than the other side of the spectrum, right? Like your DK Metcalfs who look like freaking defensive linemen, but they run. Right? Yeah, but they run faster than everything else. Yeah.
I'm trying to see Epps. I don't see Epps on here.
On our team, yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen with him. I wonder what does his contract look like, Mike?
I don't know. You see his contract from last year. He's a safety, right?
Yeah, I'm about to see what they got. 2 years, 12 million.
12. Okay, there it is.
Yep. 2 years, 12 million. So
he won't get that.
No. Oh, absolutely not.
No, he won't get that.
No.
They'll let him walk for that. Probably go back to Philadelphia or something.
Yep. And I think they're losing somebody too, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make a lot of sense, actually. Yep, Will Johnson is the gold standard, Spence. You are absolutely right. The gold standard at cornerback. Yeah, there's not going to be a better one in this draft. Although, there's a lot of guys.
They have some good ones. They have some good ones, so I wouldn't, say he's the only one, but
right.
We'll see what the Reds decide to do on the number 6. Because there's only one thing. Either Shedur's going to fall to, they said he was at 15.
Oh.
Now on draft boards.
Right.
Some people, I watched this one guy said he dropped to 15. I said, I don't think he's going to 15. Or they'll take him number 2 to Cleveland Browns.
That would make sense.
Because Cam Ward's off the board already. Well, you know what? They do need a quarterback. Levis has got to go.
Mm-hmm.
No more mayonnaise in the coffee. You got to get out of
here. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Man, we got 10 more minutes for this session. I want to get to these wide receivers. Coming in at number 1, Tetiora McMillan, Arizona, 6'4", 210. Only runs a 4.5, but I mean, you're talking about a chain mover, possession receiver that can pretty much get open anywhere. Wingspan, right? What's your thoughts on if we pick him first at 6?
I don't think we should pick him at 6. I'm off in getting a defense guy or an offensive, well, not offensive lineman, a defensive lineman. There are receivers here they can get later.
I agree.
He might be one of the top receivers or top receiver everybody looking at, but They can get receivers.
Oh yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I mean,
because we don't need maybe one to be number 1. Right. Then who to say he come in here at number 6 and be the number 1 receiver?
I agree. That's a great call out because there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee he's going to be exactly that.
Because Jacoby's a dedicated number 2.
Dedicated and just a solid one. He's not even the top of the line number 2. He's just a solid, you can count on professional number 2. And
yeah, he's one of those like, damn, nobody open. He's a clutch.
Right.
He's one of clutch receivers, which I'm glad we got him.
Yep.
Bowers is a tight end. He's not a receiver. So, we got Bowers. Yeah, but he's a tight end. So he's not a receiver.
Right.
But we still need that number 1 receiver to help Bowers.
No, absolutely. 100%. Randy N is in the building. Yo, can I join in on your Bronco party?
Oh, that's my boy. That's my favorite Bronco fan. He knows it too.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, Randy.
Yeah, he's on my channel. He's always in my state on my channels and stuff. I love Randy.
Yeah. As predictions go, don't think Raiders won't get the top 2 QBs. I agree with you, Randy. I don't think we'll get them either. It's just not going to happen. We're just not, they're going to go in the first top 3, top 4. It's going to be no different than last year with quarterbacks flying off the shelves. I think you'll see 4 quarterbacks fly off the shelf in the first round. That's my guess.
Who's the 4th? I know the 2, Ward and Sanders.
Right, and Dart. It's going to be one of those other guys, Shu or, right, the Missouri kid. Somebody's going to get an opportunity. Milroe, I can see Milroe being in the first because the hype, right? The athleticism. He's got a lot going for himself, but
yeah, like I said, if Raiders take him number 6, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. That's a Raiders thing to do.
It sure would be a Raiders thing to do, and I would be sick. I'm not even gonna lie, I would be sick if we.
I'd be like, could do better, but I wouldn't be surprised. It's like, that's a Raiders.
Right?
Then you know what? Rest in paradise. Al Davis would have took him immediately.
Oh, 100%, just from the 40 time.
No, not the 40 time. How deep you throw that ball?
That too, yeah, that you can chuck it. Nah, Al was a sucker for somebody that could chuck the rock. Yeah,
deep pass. I love that deep pass. So he would have took him immediately. And nobody could question him. He would have took him. But like I said, if they can get him in the later rounds, I would take him and get a veteran quarterback in there and let him sit because he could develop into something really nice, special.
Right.
He won't be a Lamar Jackson. There's only one of those.
Nope.
But he can't be special.
Nah, and I agree with that. There's no Lamar in this situation. We probably won't even see another Lamar, man. Not in our time.
And Lamar went late to draft. I didn't know he went that late. 32nd pick.
Yes, out of Louisville. Yes, to the Ravens.
Well, you never know. You can find a hidden gem.
Right.
A diamond in the rough. Or a cubic corner or a piece of glass. The draft is a hit and miss.
It is. Nah, it really is. So you got this kid Luther Burden 3 from Missouri, 5'11", 208. Man, these are some Debo looking size dudes, man. Anybody over 200 pounds, man, that's saying something at wide receiver position, and you're not over 6 feet.
It's that food they're eating.
Right. But they got him at second. They got Emeka Egbuka from Ohio State. Obviously, that makes a whole lot of sense at third. He's 6'1", 205 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, he's as consistent as they get. Then they got my guy, man, from Texas, Matthew Golden. I think he might end up being the second best, if not the best wide receiver in this draft.
Matthew Golden?
He ran a 4.29 40. His route running is second to nobody. And in fact, he may be the purest route runner out of all of these guys, including T-Mac. So
I would put him in a slot.
Man, I would put him anywhere. Like he's watching. He's and that's the thing. So you didn't know, Golden did play. It's the other one, Bond. With Texas has another wide receiver, man. On the other side, Bond. He didn't play as much though because he had injuries. But that's gonna be something to see, man. I'm telling you right now that's gonna be something to see. And last but not least, at the number 5 spot, they got Trey Harris. And they have him recognized for his size, right? He played with Ole Miss, so clearly Jackson Dart was his guy, so he's gonna look good. 6'2", 205 pounds. He's got all the physicals at the wide receiver position, and that kind of rounds it up, man. For
I don't know, like that Jaden Higgins, man. That's another Iowa guy too.
Yes, there's so many. There's so many, man. There's so many people, man. So many.
he's 6'4". He just looks long, you know. And when he's running, he had big strides, man.
Right.
He reminds me of that guy we had a couple years ago that I wish we'd have kept. I don't know why they didn't sign him. Hollins.
Right.
He reminds me of Hollins that played for Buffalo now. He reminds me of him.
Yep.
Just big and lanky, can get the ball. Yeah, well, we got a lot. We got one more week before the free agency opened up, so we'll see what happens.
Correct. That's gonna be huge. That's gonna be real huge. And Real Talk Raider Nation says Caleb Ransaw, Tulane, late rounds. Yes. That's gonna be an interesting pick. All right. Well, hey man, this was a fabulous show, man. I really appreciate you coming through, man. I love chopping it up with you. Yes, absolutely.
And thank you for getting me started this YouTube. This is so much fun because, real quick,
yeah,
my family. I have a wife who's a 49er fan, and my kids are don't watch football. My only person I get to talk to is my son. He's a doctor. He's a Raider fan, but he travels so much I don't talk to him. So I have nobody to talk to besides the Raider Nation, Raider family. Nobody.
Right. Hey, well, you got peoples now, man. You got your brothers that we stay chopping it up, and that's going to always be the case. I'll be back on Fridays as soon as the gymnastics season is over, and/or when the traveling ceases on those days. But yeah, tell the people where they can find you at, man.
Well, my YouTube channel is at Chris Ford Raiders. So is my IG. So everything said, I made it easy so you can follow me. Yes, I will be starting making more lives as soon as everything starts to flow better, because it's really not too much to talk about, but rumors. That's all we have is rumors. So,
right.
Anyway.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely, man. So, as you guys know, we got Dead in the Water on Thursday. We're gonna start putting out some more shows too, man. I know Spence is coming up with one of his shows. I cannot wait to see what he comes up with. The kid he's analytical. He's just a monster with it. Dives in.
If you Spence, you still there? Hit me on IG, man. I'd love to do a show with you, man.
Yep, absolutely. That's going to automatically happen here at some point. But yeah, and Friday, the guys will be on Friday night, right? Chopping it up. Hopefully I can join this time. I think I'll be in Minnesota at a decent time in order to at least join the last half, if you will. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, until the next time, Raider Nation, we are out. Peace.
Let's go, baby. We all the way on the fourth row, baby. You look good in that silver and black. Talk about the game, so I'll be handing out cards and everything. I'll be at every Raider game.